Hello and welcome to Slice of Anime, a podcast hosted by a couple of desi nerds who like geeking out about anime with friends.
So, the whole idea is to bring the nerdy anime discussion online, and we'll take different themes and tropes of philosophy of anime every week and talk about it.
Also, like, we are people who take this shit really seriously because Aarti and I have our regular conversations which stretch too long, in my opinion. Like, I think I'm going to call her up and like we'll be done in about 10-15 minutes. And I'm awake at 2 o'clock in the morning and we're still talking about how much we hate Cappy. If you do not share that opinion, I'm just setting the atmosphere of the room.
Yeah, we care very deeply about anime, yes.
Mm-hmm. The show will contain spoilers and copious amounts of explicit language as a fair warning.
Be warned.
I don't think the fuck is an explicit language as such.
We are desi people. Everything is explicit language.
I'm really, yeah, dude. I'm gonna restrain myself a bit.
Why?
It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, Anish isn't Anish without the...
No, but like, we don't want to get like destroyed on the first channel of the first episode ever. So
okay,
I'll still be.
We go a little easy.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, each of us is in different countries at the moment, so coordinating this does take effort. So we're probably going to stick to a once a month schedule, which is the best we can do for now.
And see where we go from there.
So I'll introduce the people here. Everyone press say present when your name is speaking.
Okay.
We have Lauren from Australia, Anish from Bombay.
What? I thought Lauren was in Japan.
I wish. That would be living the dream, but yeah.
Japan is pretty close to Australia, I think. I don't
know. I mean, yeah.
Throw a rock into be there.
Kind of, yeah.
It will take some time for the currents to carry it, but it'll
like,
be
I know I'm tall and all, but it's still not like, it's still far. My God. Yeah.
And then we have Aarti from France, and I am from Bhubaneswar.
Hi.
Both the brown munde are in India.
Yeah.
What do you think?
You're not a munde. You're a mundi.
I don't know what munde. Okay, fine.
I'm so jealous of you that you live that reality where you have not had to listen to brown munde.
What reality are you living?
Wow. Yeah, I haven't heard that word, but I don't know. Oh well.
Child. Okay, here we go. So our very first episode is our anime nostalgic moments. So if you like this episode and relate to our discussion, hit the like button, subscribe buttons, because it helps us out a lot and motivates us to actually keep this going. And comment down below if you have opinions, and if you want to trash our opinions, and if you want to agree with our opinions. We accept all kinds of feedback. We're going to try and put this up on Spotify as well. So because you can't leave us reviews there, word of mouth is a great way of spreading awareness about our podcast, and any kind of help is always appreciated. Thank you.
I mean, you guys can follow us there.
Yes.
Be aware of when we're releasing new stuff.
Yes.
Also, if you want to hate on Gabby, the comment section is very well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So let's kick off with this episode with the first basic question. What was your guys' first anime and how did you enter the anime scene?
So I think I'll start. And like, if you say first anime, that
That
would
you
have to
remember.
be Dragon Ball Z.
Oh,
But that's what we used to watch on like Cartoon Network. So we'd
Yeah.
have Dragon Ball Z, and we'd have Beyblade
Like
and
Pokemon.
Pokemon and
Yeah.
Digimon and stuff like that. And that was cool. Like, I really liked it. But then, like, when I found Animax, that was like
oh
when
yeah.
I got a little more into anime. And then, so I really liked Detective School Q. That was something that like really, I was like, whoa, this is such a unique idea. He's so smart, blah, blah, blah. And I watched Inuyasha there. And
Oh,
what
Yes,
really stuck
all
with
of
me
us.
they hyped it up so much, dude, before it started.
is what like
Yeah.
what stuck with me over there was Yu Yu Hakusho. My like for anime, because like that was like a very typical shonen anime. I was in the fourth standard. I love that shit. So then after that, when Naruto started on Cartoon Network, I got super into it. And when they showed like the the fight where Orochimaru is fighting Tsunade and Jiraiya, and Naruto learns the Rasengan for the first time. They
Yeah.
showed it till there, and then they started repeating it again because they had to get the rights for the next season. That's the time when I was like, nah, I don't give a shit about this. I want to see the next episode. And I used to go to this anime. It was such a shady website. It was called It was just
Oh.
Naruto. It was nothing
Oh.
else. There was no other show. It was just Naruto.
Oh,
And I watched everything over there, downloaded the episodes at 30 kbps, and like at 30 kbps I was like, wow, such speeds. And but so it's like, if I had to say like the anime that got me into the game, it would be Naruto, because up till then it was just casual watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. I think shonen is a good common entry point for like a lot
yeah.
of people in general.
Yeah, like Anish said, even though like, yeah, there was Pokemon and Beyblade, but for me, the thing that really got me was Detective Conan. So back then it used to come on Hangama. This channel would come, I would watch it like every day, religiously, like without fail.
In Hindi.
And then, yeah, in Hindi, oh my God. Like I learned like the intro
that's
tune
the
and
love
everything.
we had for
In
it.
the-
It's
In
like,
Hindi.
oh, fuck. Like people talking about Japanese or English, this girl had to make it with Hindi, son.
Dude, even I started
Exactly. Yeah. And yeah, I don't know. I just watched it and I just like fell in love with it. It was just so even when they stopped, that's when I don't know, I just like I was flicking through channels and then I just landed on like Animax and then it was playing there as well and I was like, yes. So
In English.
yes, exactly.
True.
Bonus.
That's still way better.
so-
Yeah, it's not sub, but
yeah,
But those
yeah, but at
charges-
least like true.
I'm like beggars can't be choosers.
At least it's something. Yeah, exactly. Back then, because yeah. So, but I never really downloaded anime. I was just like, I would use, but this was much later. I think like 9th or 10th grade.
You found
Yeah,
this
that's the
anime in
first.
the 9th standard? What a life, man.
Yeah,
I never used
I
it.
couldn't be bothered to like download. So I was like, I have to
Bro,
stream. And
I found in like my in my repeat year, and I found also there are, and I fell in love.
Oh, it was basically my go-to place. And when
Oh,
it died, everyone was just so sad because we were like, where will we get our anime now?
I threw
Yeah.
a fucking sadness party in college when shut down. We got
Oh,
oh my God.
It was I was so sad. And I used to get like 3 Mbps download speeds. Like, wow, my sweetheart. Like, I'd
my
be
God.
like, you want to see me download the new episode of My Hero Academia? You want to see me do it again?
This is magic. Yes.
It was nice.
Yeah. Yeah, what was your anime? It's been
Yeah. So Right, same as everybody else. Like, I mean, if you don't count the generic Beyblade and Pokemon, the first anime that I actually remember watching is Captain Tsubasa and Ranma Half.
That was
And
also on Animax. Dude, Ranma
yeah,
Half was such a weird concept, dude.
I
Like, what
know.
the fuck?
It
I
was
loved
the
it. I
strangest
loved it.
thing.
It was
And
awesome.
What?
I mean, I grew up and later on in life found out that Ranma Half and Inuyasha were created by the same
By the same
mangaka.
person.
Which is why I was like, it makes so much sense.
Makes
She was
sense.
basically the pioneer of the harem anime in general. Like they call her the pioneer of harem anime, which is like, I mean, it makes sense. But you
Also,
know,
like, you can even tell by the art style. It was
it
very
was
similar.
very similar. Very true. Very true. So like those are the biggest things that like got me into like watching Animax religiously and watching things which had subtitles and they hadn't been localized yet.
How do you find subtitles in Animax?
They did. They had English subtitles all the time, even if they had it dubbed. At least on like what I was the setup box that I
Like
had.
some of the not just that, like some of the anime, right? Like for Animax, I think at that time, like they couldn't afford the dub, and that the sub was cheaper, so that's why they
Yeah.
got it. But that was for
And
like they were really niche anime. I remember even
True.
I didn't really watch that because it was like a really horror based, like it was like really bloody and shit. Like even when I used to see ads of it, I used to get scared because I was a little kid, dude. But that
yeah.
used to come only in Japanese because like that was a little
Yeah.
more niche. You
And
have to
also because they used to do simulcasts because they would be like, oh, you're getting the anime the same day as Japan. So they wouldn't actually have time to dub it or localize
Yeah.
it. So it would come with subtitles. And, you know, now because of anime, I've realized that even with regular shows and movies, I feel like I need subtitles. And I'm very upset when I don't have subtitles, even in like English or French movies or anything like that. I'm like, I need subtitles, man. It's a part of the screen. Beep out all the website names that we mentioned for shady anime and torrents because we do not
Yes.
want to get jacked by the authorities.
Yeah.
Yes. Legal stuff. Yeah.
But when you
So
go
like
from
this anime
Hindi,
and shit's gonna be bleeped out.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I mean we won't censor your mouth, so if somebody can lip read, that would be great. But like it will not be spoken. We do not speak the words.
Dude, I saw how Aarti flipped out. She was like,
Absolutely not.
I don't want to fall into trouble.
No.
yeah, dude.
No.
That's exactly what I was talking about.
Just used
what
to it.
happened to
Yeah.
Animax? Anyone?
Mhm.
It just vanished suddenly.
What?
Animax, the
Yeah.
TV channel?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
it
just
like
vanished.
vanished.
Censorship, right? It was
Why
total. It
censorship?
was because of the censorship thing,
They
from
didn't
what I
have that.
remember.
because anime is pretty ecchi, dude. Like, let's be honest. It's like
Yeah.
even like a normal anime. That's why like the whole meme is a thing. Anime when you're watching. It's like,
I know.
Oh
when
yeah,
your
yeah.
parents walking.
I know that is
Hey,
funny.
what's the chick from My Hero Academia who has the zoomy eyes power?
What?
She's
Oh
she's
yes, the one
this
from the hero assistance course,
support,
which
yeah.
hero support course. I
Oh
forgot
wait,
her name.
Yeah, even I forgot, but
that one.
like
Even
it was going
Nothing
in
would have to come
the area, and like she falls on, and both of them are like, oh, 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 oh. And then Uraraka's like, bye.
oh god. Yeah.
Like my parents walked in, but then again, like just to normalize all of that, I was like, hey, you know what? Let's watch Food Wars together. Now
Oh my God.
everything else is timid in comparison.
I mean, Food
Wow.
Wars is a very good ecchi show. Honestly, out of all the ecchi shows, Food Wars is the least trashy in my opinion.
because they made
But
it
that
that
is
way.
just my opinion.
But like Kakigurui is also pretty good though.
Oh,
We went off on a very random tangent, didn't we? Okay, Anshuman, what anime got you onto the anime scene?
So my first anime, if I recall, was I watched it on Sahara One. Do you know
What?
yeah, there was this anime called Kimba. So the whole idea is
Yes, I remember this.
it's Lion King, but they have superpowers.
It's like what?
It's
Like
Lion King.
Lion King with superpowers. I remember this.
What? Oh my
Amazing.
god. Wow.
Amazing.
I want to watch this anime, yo.
Was it actually anime like Japan,
I just checked
East Asia
Yes.
anime? Really?
It's proper anime. And it was in Hindi.
Wow.
And
Dude, I want to watch Kimba, dude. I'm gonna find this.
so if you watch Kimba
I wonder
first,
if it's still there.
and then you go to
Yeah.
the Lion King, you won't enjoy the Lion King because the animation style of Kimba is so good. It's so
The
cute.
animation of Lion King just doesn't live up to the
Yeah,
power.
exactly. Then I went on to this Sony, and they used to air anime from 5 to 6 p.m. And they had like some weird anime called Cyber Kuro-chan, if anyone has seen it.
Oh, okay.
No idea.
And then there's
Interesting.
called
No.
Princess Tutu.
No.
And no one has seen my anime.
This sounds like a weird. So it sounds so
Like-
shady.
I'm like, what is this?
Little Princess. And there's another one, Cyborg 009. You must have heard Cyborg 009. It's pretty famous, right?
No idea. I mean,
Cyber
talk
Hero
about
is
finding it in a niche,
only one.
man.
Dude, I used to watch it when I was first to third standard. That was my like favorite.
Anime,
These are all
Like picnic.
because the main reason they used to air anime because Sony owned Animax, so they used to
Okay.
air kids stuff on Sony and the adult stuff on Animax. So they had like,
I see.
Really?
yeah.
I did not know this. This is interesting.
And then I got into anime. And then I got a main channel using Beyblade. I think, yeah.
Beyblade was awesome.
Dude, the
Yeah.
craze was so good. I owned like 3 or 4 Beyblades.
So you watched like
Oh my
Kimba
god, it
before
was
Beyblade?
fun.
What?
Especially the
You
metal
watched
one.
Kimba
Oh.
before Beyblade?
Yeah.
Whoa, that means you were watching like anime like the first standard and shit.
First, second,
Like,
standard.
Oh shit. That's pretty cool. That's out in the
Mhm.
first.
first.
But like, I mean, it's pretty incredible when you think about it because I found out that Doraemon is actually like a very legitimate Japanese anime and they like take it very seriously. And even Crayon Shin-chan is like a very legitimate Japanese anime and they still have movies of Doraemon and Shin-chan coming out. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I had no idea this was a thing. I didn't know it was a very big thing outside of India, and I didn't know it was like a Japanese thing that was localized in Hindi for us specifically.
By the Nobita is getting married.
Wow, dude, they really,
What?
they really do that anime a lot, dude.
Oh god.
Really?
Nobita.
Like in a place where aging goes so slowly, which is anime.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's good. That's what I
Talking
also
to
like.
aging, there's Pokemon.
true.
Like the only reason Aj even aged 1 year for the Alola is because like in the manga it says that unless you're 11 you cannot start the Alola
It is
challenge.
10.
So for that he became 11 years old.
Oh my god. This is what we call plot armor. There we go.
God, I'm even healthy from aging.
Oh wow.
Nakama can do anything.
Mm-hmm.
So does Power of Nakama.
Yeah, power of
Nakama.
Nakama, Nakama, and convenience no jutsu.
That was yeah. Have any of you heard of K-On?
Keon is the
Yeah.
best moe anime in the
That's-
world. I have said it. It has been declared.
Yeah, it was what I used to watch like back then. It was very, very cute.
Then there was this Harui Suzumiya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
Haruhi
Haruhi
is
was
a
a very big
legendary show. It's a legendary show.
I know.
Yeah, and the
Also-
endless 8 arc controversy was basically what just led the downfall of Haruhi. It just went like up and down.
But like there is a certain order in which you're supposed to watch it. You're not supposed to watch it 1, 2.
Yeah,
It's-
the airing order is different from the written order, which is like complicated. I mean, I feel like that happens so much with anime when you're adapting source material. Even things like JoJo's. How many remakes did JoJo's got the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood treatment at one point, and even Fruits Basket is getting a Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood treatment. The timeline distorts everything. Is
I'm
just
just
weird.
I'm
The
just glad
worst
that my
anime
hero is not
timeline is
getting the
Fate
full
Stay.
metal treatment because Bones has a like history of doing shit like that.
Mm.
True
Because even
enough.
Full Metal and all are by Bones.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, Bones has also given us things like Mob, so I am very happy with them.
Mm.
Oh, okay. This is an extra question that was not on our script, but if we're speaking about anime studios, what are your favorite anime studios? Since we're very nerdy about this stuff, give us a top 3 people.
Bones, Madhouse, and then Mappa.
Oh, Mappa, of course.
Mm.
I fell in love with Madhouse after
One
No
Punch
Game No
Man.
Life. No Game No Life.
Oh,
Meta does
Those
pretty good
col-
job.
those
yeah,
colors, like my god, I loved it.
it is. Yes.
It really made me feel like I was in a different world. Like this is not Zawardo. This is a gaming world. I love that.
Honestly, interruption, comment down below if you guys understand JoJo references because I feel like we don't have a big enough JoJo community in India and we need a bigger JoJo community,
I
please.
think we don't
Don't
have
worry,
bigger anime
I
community in
am
India.
slowly building it. I am
No, I think
poisoning
we do
everyone's
have a
mind.
good anime. Yeah.
An anime community, yes, but a JoJo
It's
community,
huge.
no.
I
Oh,
mean, at least Bombay.
can I like just disappear for like 30 seconds because I want to show you guys what I got yesterday. Actually, y'all saw it on my WhatsApp, didn't you?
I
I
did.
got like
Yeah.
bobbleheads of
Yeah.
Nezuko and Inosuke.
Inosuke, yes.
Oh, really? Oh my God. Adorable.
Yeah.
I miss being able to buy merch like that. It's all so
It should be
freaking
easy to get in
expensive.
Australia, right?
It's so expensive. Oh my God. I know it's not easy. Very, very hard. Yeah. Oh well.
It's Taijo. But like you already lived the dream that like we want to. Like the rest of us, we ain't got
No,
that.
but like, yeah.
Like that's just even on my bucket list. Like before 2026, I got to go to Japan.
Go there. Yeah. Yeah.
There's no
But like, there's still so much more I want to do there though, because I went with my parents, so it wasn't exactly. But yeah, it was something. Agreed.
Yeah. You got a little
Yeah.
taste of it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that was like my favorite trip, hands down. Definitely.
Because Japan. But do you think Japan's popularity is because of the anime culture? Otherwise, it wouldn't have been this popular.
Hmm,
I don't think so.
big doubt on that, sir. Big doubt on that. Because you want me to get into the economics of things, I'll do it.
I mean, I feel like we
I
have
know-
a Japanophile community that is mutually exclusive from the anime community as well.
There's a reason they're a superpower. Their per capita, like GDP per capita, is like the highest in the world.
Mm.
Those guys, on average, make $80,000 a year. That's bonkers.
Segueing back from technology, do we continue with the studio question? Like, does anybody else have any specific studios they want to like? Give me a top 3 studios that you love.
Madhouse.
Wait, so this doesn't get like beeped out, the studio name?
Why is it?
No, this is just personal preference. This whole first
Okay,
episode
okay.
is just us giving everybody on the internet our specific
Mhm.
tastes so they can either agree with us or disagree with us and have a discussion and hopefully
Also, I
trash us
mean-
in the comments.
Why would like naming a studio be a bad thing? It's like saying, "Oh, I love Marvel," and then bleeping out Marvel. Like, what? What are you doing? It's
Because
like
DC can
top
do it.
10 characters. Number 1, Iron Man. Iron Man is my favorite character from. Like, why are you doing that?
Because
True
DC can
enough.
do it.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Yeah.
Okay. So
Okay.
Anshuman, you said Madhouse. Continue. Give us a top 3.
Madhouse, Studio Bones, and Ghibli.
Yeah.
Aw.
Similar. Yeah.
Because all the good animes are done by only these three majorly.
I disagree. I disagree. For me, it's definitely like UFO table,
They did great.
UFO table,
Physicist.
Kyoto animation, and Bones. Those are my favorite.
Not Madhouse.
I mean, Madhouse annoys me because I have issues with them starting series and not giving me sequels. You know what I mean, or timely sequels. So I mean, Bones still does me right. I mean, I love KyoAni just because I am moe trash and I admit to being moe trash. And UFO table primarily because I got into Fate very recently, and I mean, I
They
did
have
not
done
realize
a really good job here.
The Fate series.
They have done a really good
Fate,
job.
Demon Slayer. I mean, they're fantastic people, man.
Okay, like since we are on like the studio question, I had like this really sick meme that I found. I couldn't stop thinking about it. It's a little trashy. It's like a pickup line, but a trashy pickup line, like a really bad one. As fat like Totoro. Call that studio Jiggly.
Oh my
It's not
god!
a fixer.
Can you corrupt my childhood?
Oh god.
Holy shit.
It's not a fixer.
When I read this,
Wow.
I couldn't stop. I was like, takes like a next level of creativity to get
Yeah.
that.
So guys, what is your favorite anime?
2016. This is the first time I ever saw Izuku Midoriya. Life was good after that.
Life changed.
So I'm gonna say My Hero Academia. And I apologize on behalf of the fandom, like the cringy fandom. Okay. The show is great. I love it.
Oh yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, fandoms do ruin shows, and we do not judge shows by the fandoms. I mean, JoJo's has a toxic fandom, but I still love it. It's fine. It's fine.
I
You ignore
I
them.
love your toxic fandom, dude. So
Yeah.
Aarti, what's your favorite?
My favorite anime, I mean, I'm clearly, if it was not apparent enough, it has become JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I cannot. I mean, I feel like the answer for me changes every year, but ever since last year and the time that I found JoJo's, I cannot. It has overtaken everything else for me. It has become my lifestyle. I cannot help it. I speak in JoJo memes.
Take the hint. Do it.
What?
Do it.
Take
Oh,
the
is
hint,
it-
please. Both of you, Anshuman and Lauren. I have been pestering everybody to watch JoJo's, and I want all of you guys
Yeah,
to
I
watch
know,
it.
I know. It's like top on my list. Yes.
Aarti,
Don't worry.
you muda her. I'm a ora this man.
Yes.
God.
Yes.
I know it is really awesome. I'm just like trying to find the time.
Yeah. And I mean, the thing is, it's a slow thing to get into. I mean, everyone does give up after part one, which is understandable because it's not the most gripping thing in the world. It's very basic, generic. But you need to understand, JoJo started in the 80s. Think about it as like, a progression.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, you're
I
allowed to
agree
skip
though. I
parts.
agree, it's really good. Oh, see, now that I can't do. Like, I'm probably one of the few people who watch the whole Naruto without skipping a single filler. I just
Are you
can't
serious?
skip. I've watched
to be
every
honest.
single thing. I'm like, I need to. I can't. I have this.
There are literally tears in my eyes because I feel so sad for her.
I can't skip fillers
I'm not
because I'm
joking.
like, you don't
It's
know.
tears.
Like, but like,
Do you know this?
that's
Actual
always.
tears. For 40 episodes after the pain arc, there was just filler. 40
You
episodes.
can see Anish is clearly reeling. He feels
No,
traumatized.
but you do get to learn like specific things about like different characters. Like you get a little bit. I mean, I know it's not like the main arc and all, but
You mean
like-
little bit, which is not canon. So it's not the character.
but it's still, I don't know. I have this weird. I can't skip. I have like a version of FOMO. I don't know how to put it. I'm just
When I like after the the Trunks arc in Dragon Ball Super, there were like some 25-30 filler episodes before the Tournament of Power. Skipped all that shit.
So Dragon Ball 80 was a filler.
Huh?
Dragon Ball GT was an entire filler.
Yeah, I've not watched GT. I've just played it on the game, so I know what the story is. Because the games are basically that. And like when we were kids, like I feel like I've not watched Dragon Ball Z because like in Cartoon Network they used to show till Frieza. But then like
yeah.
I've played the game from each character's perspective. So it's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I know Dragon Ball Z, guys.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Yeah.
What's your favorite?
My favorite, yeah, like I said, the show that got me into anime in the first place, Detective Conan. So it still is like my all-time favorite. It just like, and not a lot of people know this, but so that's where I saw judo for the first time. I actually learned judo just because I saw it there. It like yeah, a lot of things about it just like really got me hooked on, and yeah, it's going to be my favorite for a while.
Do you still watch it?
Yeah, I do. Like not lately because been super busy. But and the thing with Detective Conan is it's okay if you can just watch like every episode is like a case, so you can just watch one and like stop. So like, you don't have to like binge watch, which is good. But yeah, amazing plot. Even though it's a very, very slow, like the main plot is super slow, it's still like it's worth it. And the movies, oh my god, they're like mind blowing. The feels after like almost every single movie is just yeah.
Anshuman, give us your favorite anime.
Mine will be this anime called Noragami, if you ever want to watch it.
Oh yes.
You've been telling me to watch
It's
it
your
for way
favorite.
too long.
Oh,
It's so
nice.
good.
It's nice.
It's like the animation is great, the story is amazing, and the female
Good
character
concept.
is pretty good. Yeah, the concept is pretty good. The female character is amazing.
Very different, very unique.
And then
yeah.
Another show which I love the female characters is Full Metal.
Yeah, that's
Each of them
Oh,
is
yeah,
a
yeah.
freaking badass.
Like
I love
yeah.
all of them.
I love shows with yeah, definitely.
Olivia Armstrong is the original Ice Queen. Who else?
Not to offend any of you Frozen fans out there. Yeah.
No, this is clearly a very offensive podcast. We already put a disclaimer in the beginning. We feel free to trash our opinions in comments or give us happy reviews in the comments. We accept all forms of engagement.
Thank you. Don't be an ass, but I mean, yeah, like yeah.
Like Lauren always being there, like to be like that nice person. It's like, but don't be bad, okay? Like that's not.
Like
you are our source of wholesome energy.
I'll be very upset if you do that.
I mean,
guys, like Lauren will actually be upset. She's one of those.
No,
yes,
not.
Everyone can hate on everybody else except Lauren because she is
you
our
can't
wholesome
hate
being
on
and
my
we
friend.
protect her.
Speaking of offensive, there is another anime. It's one of my favorites. That's Gintama.
Gintama!
It's Gintama. I think it's Gintama.
I've watched around 150 episodes
of it. Jin would be with a J. Yeah.
But like I watched it a really long time back, so I want to rewatch it.
Dude, it's
however,
so good.
Honestly, it's awesome, but I mean, I haven't reached the point where I get to the hype part yet. And Anshuman has been hyping on it and telling me to watch it for ages, and I'm like, yes, I will.
Because like in the more recent episodes, it's like really serious and like the fight scenes are like god tier, like legit god tier fight scenes, like, and like because it's such a joking like. Oh, let's make penis jokes and let's make like kicked in the balls jokes. It's literally like, and it's so stupid, but it's so funny. And then it gets like, what?
I mean, you've been selling it to me for very long.
Because you need 60 episodes to get into that. After that, you will start slowly enjoying.
Yeah. That's what I
have to. 2 years to get into Gintama. Like I started in first year BSc, I finished in MSc.
Oh wow. Wow.
Talk about commitment, man. True enough. I mean, I think anime is the one medium where you can justify actually sitting through 60 to 80 episodes to actually get to the good part. and it'll always be worth it. Like everyone says, oh, if it's the first 3 episodes are no good, I'm going to drop the anime. Listen, you have to give some things the benefit of the doubt. Of course, there is trash that exists,
Sword Art
but
Online.
there is also such good stuff.
What did you say? I didn't hear that. What?
Bro, you read my mind, man.
Repeat.
You know,
Okay,
Sword Art
I did
Online.
not hear you.
SAO.
Sword Art Online.
Oh my god!
Ah,
Everyone's talking
yeah.
about how Sword Art Online got better, but
Dude,
no.
It started off really
That's-
well.
I can't believe I brought a PS4 game of it. Oh, yeah.
The
Sword Art
first
Online.
25 episodes were okay.
First 5 episodes were amazing.
And then it was trash.
Yeah.
I mean,
I wish they just killed the whole.
oh my god! See, we speak in JoJo memes. We will keep speaking in JoJo memes
Oh
for the rest
God.
of our
I think we
lives.
should make one episode on JoJo.
We're going to get multiple episodes on JoJo's, man. Calm down. It's gonna
Every
happen.
JoJo episode has a meme.
Has multiple memes.
Mm.
Breathing is a JoJo reference, you know, like the act
Yes.
of breathing is actually referencing JoJo.
Even standing is a JoJo reference.
I get
Yes.
that reference.
Oh my God. Wow.
Oh, Gintama is a good reference.
Gintama makes
just
JoJo
know that.
references.
There's
Gintama
one-
makes all anime references. Though,
one-
which
one
is-
Gintama makes the most legend parody references. Like if you're having a
It
really
is.
bad day, just go to YouTube and like type Gintama parody, like anime parody compilation, and they have a food war parody, and it ends with Gintoki getting like his head caved in. He's like, "What are you doing so late in the night?"
Oh god.
The voice actor of Gintama is the same as the voice actor of
For
the guy.
Joseph Joestar, yes. Yes, he
No,
is. The
also
Gintama voice actor.
Daily Life of High School Boys.
Really? I
Yeah.
didn't know that it was him in Daily Life of High School Boys.
That's one
Ah.
amazing. Even that is one amazing anime. You just
True. Like it is one of the funniest anime I have ever seen in my life. Like if you think that gag anime are overrated, just watch Daily Lives of High School Boys. Please just do yourself a favor and watch it.
Oh. Yeah. Wait, is it the one with those 4 guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God, I've watched it. Yeah.
It
So funny. dude.
is comedy
And
gold.
yeah.
How many of y'all have watched Great Teacher Onizuka?
I have to watch it.
Not yet.
It comes on my recommendation list.
I actually liked it quite a bit. It was
It's
like
the one with the delinquent becoming the teacher, right? Yeah.
Ecchi, or is it?
it's
Is that anime?
It's no, it's not ecchi per se, but it is like, you know, he's a horny
Is it just like
21-year-old man.
Oh, okay.
He's
Yeah.
like, oh, I want to get married to a young, hot high school girl. Like he's fantasizing about getting married to like 16-year-olds, which is like fine over there. But like as we are watching it, we're like, what the? But like,
Yeah.
and that's what's awesome, because like even though he's like such a shitty person, he does like so much for his students, and like I've always loved that kind of dynamic. That's why All Might Midoriya is like one of my favorites. And but what my
Same goes
actual
with
favorite
Gintama.
is my actual favorite is Koro Sensei and Class 3E.
Oh. Assassin.
Oh.
I cried so much.
Oh God.
So much. Like my parents made fun of me a lot, but I was like, I don't care, dude. All of them are like the best person they can possibly be because of this man, and now they gotta kill him. Spoiler. Sorry about that. But I mean,
we gave a warning. It's fine.
it's called assassination.
All in the
class,
edit.
what did you think was gonna happen?
True enough.
I really love that scene in like One Punch Man where he's like where Garo is punching Stinger, and then each time he lands a punch, it actually sounds like two stones bashing against each other, like in a river flow. It's like, tum, 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 like I feel like that little attention to detail went a long way.
I think they ruined the One Punch Man in season 2. because
Oh, that is a big controversial opinion
no,
to
because
have.
they started off when the hype ran down, and then did the job pretty bad. I,
Mm.
if that's
The
really
studio change, right, happened,
yeah,
which is kind of what everyone blamed it on. I honestly don't think the animation quality dropped that badly. I also think it was just the fact that you went into like more like deep manga plot, which was what people were disappointed with. I think they were just used to the gag anime formula. But again, for people who don't read the manga, I mean, I kind of get what Anshuman's trying to say. Like, it does feel like if you're an anime only, you're going to find some amount of disappointment.
it's related to the previous question. So, what is the anime that left a deep mark on you guys? You started Laura.
So for me, that would be Fairy Tale. Now I know, like a lot of people, like, oh my god, Anish's reaction.
I am confusion.
No, I mean, I understand this. I am with Lauren on this one.
Like I know a lot of people. I know it has a lot of fan service and all of that, but like just the whole concept. Like that was the first time I actually saw, the whole thing of like anime in general. A lot of the shows have that whole theme of like not giving up and like
Power of
soldiering
friendship,
on. Yeah.
which is the
So
most powerful character in fairy tale.
yeah. Also like strong female character Urza, which is like awesome. She's like goals. Oh my god, Urza is like the best.
Oh,
Yeah, so just in general, just like not giving up and the whole like being there for your friends, and even when like adversity hits, to like come back from it, and like all of these like subtle things, the way they've portrayed it, it really did like
have you seen
inspire
the
me.
GMG arc of Urja?
So what?
The GMG arc of
Oh,
Urja.
The
GMG.
Grandmaster Games,
Yes,
yes.
yes,
The
that was like,
GMG fought.
Where she kills all 100
Yeah,
people and
oh my
and
god,
the
that was like
ending
so cool. How
and
many
the
are you
music.
going to do? 100, 100 straight. Yeah, that was freaking epic.
like you guys after that is like almost as big a flex as when Kilua goes for the hunter exam the second time
Oh
and
my
he's
god.
like I'm gonna have to take all your tokens. I'm really sorry about that. A dude who I know and like we chilled with. Thanks for your token.
No, Hunter x Hunter is a really good anime.
But we're allowed to have anger.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
your dreams be dreams. We wanna go to the other.
And
And
the
like
worst part is,
Go beyond. Yeah.
Guinea's here. He was saying hi. We've seen him. Gon has met him. He's climbed the tree. Let's go. You played the inspirational sad music also. We're
Oh
all
god.
there. We're ready. Let's go.
I like how Anish's tone just changed. It's like
I really miss it, dude.
oh god.
dude, the
Yeah.
worst part is they hyped it up by saying the manga is starting again. He just did 3 chapters and then he stopped. It's so frustrating. I was like,
That's
He
like
tried.
why?
he
Why?
just started with the foreplay and like he just removed one sock and he's like, I'm done. Handle it yourself.
Bye-bye.
तुम
Oh my
खुद कर
god.
लो.
Oh, God.
So Anshuman, what is yours?
Oh, mine is
What's
obviously
yeah.
Grave of Fireflies. You know,
Oh, no.
so
Oh, no.
it's
It's really short, isn't it? It's only like
it's a
30
movie.
episodes.
It's a
It's a
movie.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I have to
It's
watch
like,
that.
it's
I
just,
refuse to watch it because I know it has a very, very sad ending.
and
Which is why
Anshuman,
I'm
how
like,
many
I'm
times did you
not.
cry?
I'm
Do you
not.
like
I
doing
watched
that
it.
to yourself?
I
Yeah,
watched it with
like
friends. That was
moral
and,
support. But
and the saddest part is it mirrored the reality of what was happening in Japan. So there is episode by Rare Earth called the Another Grave of Fireflies, where the
oh,
guy tells the story of a real life girl who's struggling through the war, and it's so good. You just feel so sad, and he shows the picture in the end that marked the end of the war. And
Oh
so
my god.
Oh,
I really feel
Yeah.
that
Goosebumps,
we should have
goosebumps.
left Anshuman for the last because he just gave like the most banger name.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Like, I mean, we need to sober up sometimes.
Yeah.
so Aarti, what's yours?
It's the hard reality. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I have definitely two, but Anish has one of the two that I'm talking about. So I'm gonna let him go into Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood and how impactful that has been on us. Because clearly, I mean, I think he's way better at articulating that than I am. But I mean, another really influential show was definitely Samurai Champloo. And this is going to sound controversial because honestly, it's a show that is just based on not having a cohesive like plot that ends, right? Like the whole point of Samurai Champloo is journey over destination because the end of it is just the most anticlimactic thing ever. But I think that's what emphasizes the importance of journey over destination for me. Like just going with the flow of things and not fighting too much and letting listening to the signs of the universe and just doing your best is probably one of the biggest takeaways from that. Plus, honestly, the sickest music. Can we just talk about how Champloo has the sickest soundtrack in all of anime?
Damn.
I mean,
Also,
it's
like just the
best.
idea of a guy who's like he's in the Edo period, okay? He's a samurai guy, but he's a break dancer.
Yeah,
Breakdancing doesn't exist, but he's one, and he's the best one. And
it's
he's
a very
using that.
meta thing to fight.
I love him.
True. And like the thing is, I think what they try to do is with the journey over destination is also like try to display different contrasts and things. Like Mugen is the whole crazy, chaotic breakdance spirit, and Jin is like the whole disciplined, raised in a dojo person. And like I think the idea is that extremes exist in the world, and the idea is just to try and find harmony. And I'm probably reading way too deep into this, and it's probably not that deep, but I choose to live my life that way. Okay.
The whole podcast is going to be about
Which is
that.
the best. Yeah.
And anime
True
does
enough.
that too, and I really love that.
Exactly.
Agreed.
It inspires you to be a better person.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah, and my favorite, as Aarti already said, that the one that really left a mark was Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I really want to watch Alchemist as well because I know that even though it's not
Oh, you haven't.
really good, but like I just feel that after having lived this, that's going to be a little bit of a disappointment, and that people are already saying, and it's been drilled into my head. But I'm getting sidetracked. Brotherhood is just ever like from the second episode to the second last episode. Like the last episode is like probably one of my favorite endings to an anime, and I loved it. But the second last episode where Al sacrifices his whole being just to get Ed's arm back, and he's like, that for me, that means I can do this for him. And that complete, like again, like relaying of Lawrence saying, that complete blind trust that my brother will be there to get me back. And the whole show, everything, the writing, it's so cute and funny 1 second, and the next second Maze uses dead. One second you're playing with Alexander and Nina. Next second they're
Edward.
And the artwork, I feel it like, and one aspect that I really love about Full Metal is that whenever Al is feeling something, his face turns into that really cartoony, kawaii type to depict an emotion. And I was like, that is such a great way of humanizing a piece of armor. That it's just a soul bonded to an armor, but he's being cute. He's noting down what food he wants to eat, but he's also being a little mad lad, cool guy. Ed, little quirky dude, oh, you're calling me little, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. When the time comes, he's like, I'm here, I'm gonna beat father, I'm gonna save. I was really sad when Greed died. Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. I feel like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is one of those things where when a fight scene happens, it just gives you goosebumps in like the best way.
And my boy Bones did a good job.
That they did.
Especially like when I watched like the last scene with like the one where father is fighting teacher, General Armstrong, and Al at the same time. There is one scene, it's like not even that big a scene in there, but like there's this one scene which like I just saw it and I was like, this is a masterpiece of animation. And basically what happens is like a wall is coming up, okay, like with alchemy the wall is coming up and teacher jumps from the other side and she's sliding down that wall, and as she's sliding she like creates two swords from that wall, and that was just so smooth. And then she gets smashed because it's the father, but that scene, it was freaking amazing. I love it.
Have you seen this episode, some YouTube video with the philosophy of God in Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood?
I've seen it, but I don't remember it.
I don't know.
I've watched so much of this stuff. Like it's because it really gives like so much of a deeper meaning to this. Yeah.
Agreed.
And that little line which he says when like Ed first does the human transmutation, it's like, who are you? Who am I? I'm so glad you asked. I know. And that whole, like, it starts off so cute. It's like, I'm God, I'm universe, I'm all, and I'm also you. You wanted the answers. Dun 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 dun.
By the way, has anyone seen this insane cool superpower anime about superheroes called Boku no Pico?
Oh no! Obligatory Boku no Pico reference.
I was scarred when I saw that.
Oh my god!
But like, I really do not like that its starting is the same as the starting of my favorite anime. Because when I say my favorite anime is Boku no Hero Academia, like, oh, Boku no Pico, Boku no Pico.
Oh shit!
No,
that's how tricked many people about Boku no Pico.
Get out of my face! I hate you. Give me $300.
Yeah, were you like tricked into watching it, or did you all like have an idea of Boku no?
Oh yeah, give us your Boku no Pico story, guys.
I heard about it and I was like, I ain't doing this. I was tortured by being made to watch Two Girls, One Cup. I ain't never doing that. I ain't never. You know what? You guys need to watch that because y'all weren't traumatized. Then, like, one-time trauma is good, you know? In Bill's character. But like,
gives character. Yeah.
I don't want to break my mental psyche.
Oh my god. Lauren, how did you watch Boku no Pico?
Yeah, I was tricked into watching it. Yeah, but like I watched like the entry song, and then I realized something was up. So yeah, that was it. Stopped after that. So yes,
oh my god,
wasn't too scarred for that age.
I think he was someone who didn't stop the anime midway or skip the anime.
That's wow.
Oh my god.
That's some. I don't know.
He's so scarred. Can't even articulate properly.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not really that scarring. It's just that it turned into such a big meme, and I think we were exposed to it way too early.
Yeah, exactly. That's what. Like at that age, it was like 16,
also, is
15.
Like that boy really young in the show? Isn't he like really young?
He's like 12.
It's very Lolly Shota-esque for sure. For sure. And it's consent is just like a big question mark.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Anshuman, what is your Boku no Pico story?
No, I just watched it. I got curious like everyone is talking about it. When you enter
Curiosity,
the anime
yeah.
community, it's like
That's how they get you.
yeah, like I wanted to get the references.
Chutiya banaya
Yeah,
banaya.
and then
True,
ask
yeah.
like everyone into watching Boku no Pico, telling them it's Boku no Hero,
Yeah.
and it's the most satisfying experience ever. Before they come back
Aw.
to you and say, "What did you do to me?"
I
Why?
wouldn't call it a very satisfying experience, Anshuman. Bad pun. Bad pun. No, 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 no.
I wasn't intending.
I mean, if I watch something like that, I would have to watch like a Makato movie because like his movies are like an eye spa for me.
Yeah, true enough.
Like
Cleanse
even when I
all
watch,
the
yeah,
trash away.
I put iCool also for like extra cleansing.
Oh my god.
True, true.
Also, I really want to get into this next topic. What is the anime that is liked by everyone but hated by you?
Oh, that is a very good one.
And I already have one ready because it's like
Same,
this.
same.
I know. I already
Yes.
have mine. This is something like I don't care who you are, fight me. Okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna stand by my judgment.
Oh.
Death
Go on.
Note is
What?
way inferior
Oh.
to Code Geass.
To Code Geass?
I agree.
Agreed.
Ah,
I agree.
Agreed. But
And
you're not saying that
and
you hate Death Note. You're just
I hate Death Note because
Oh.
people hail it
I spoke too
as
soon.
the Breaking Bad of anime. It's not. It's a great show, but
Yeah.
I like see. I was okay with Samurai Champloo because it's weird throughout. Death Note was amazing till someone dies, and then it's trash.
You can say it.
Till L dies. It's like
Yeah,
till
yeah.
then I freaking love the show.
Yeah, and then the whole
But then
new
after that, because of the ending, I hated it.
Dude,
Ending is paramount for me. I hate Game of Thrones now as well.
I
You're
agree. Ending matters to me a lot as
doo-doo
well.
ending.
Yeah.
You're gonna give me a doo-doo ending. Your whole show
Yeah,
is good.
yeah.
Even
That
if you
was
had
a
one of
little.
the best guys ever.
you should
Like
watch Death Note
And the
live.
way he died, I was,
no.
yeah.
We do not talk about live action remakes on this podcast because that is akin to sin. Anshuman, no. Absolutely
Code
not.
Geass. Code Geass. That ending.
Code Geass was, yeah, even though it was a sad ending, but like you just felt like,
I was not sad at all.
I know.
I was not
Yeah,
sad at
it
all.
was
It's not 13
like,
anymore. It's Japan, and we're
Yeah.
gonna be king of our
Yeah,
own
yeah.
land, and we're gonna
That
drive
was-
around mech suits.
Did you watch Code Geass Lelouch the Resurrection?
No, I've not watched it. I have to watch it.
Mm.
Don't watch it.
And don't. It's
Don't.
not good. It's
No,
not
you,
good.
you won't like
They
Code
did.
Geass after that.
They did my boy dirty.
Yeah, because he
But-
gets resurrected, so the death impact isn't there.
Oh, we hate the resurrection trope. We hate it. Oh my god.
But like
I might try it.
I love Code Geass, and like
I love
when
Code,
people
yeah,
are like,
agreed.
"Oh, I love Death Note. I love Death Note," and I'm like, okay, I know what you love, but you don't love all of Death Note.
Yeah,
You
no
don't.
one loves all of Death Note.
If you say you love all of Death Note, you're lying to yourself. You're lying.
Dude, but the badminton scene, so the tennis scene in Death Note was a masterpiece. You have to agree to that.
Yeah.
Then,
my
yes,
God,
yes,
it was-
yes, that was good.
It
Yeah.
That's
was
good.
Um,
I mean, I read Death Note, so like it was more intense. So that like the 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna eat a potato chip.
oh my god.
Oh my god.
Wow, it's been so,
Okay,
so
Aarti,
long.
what's your anime that you
That-
hate that everyone loves?
This is going to sound very controversial. ReZero. I don't like it.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
like ReZero.
like ReZero. I
So-
mean, I watched until that episode where they gave Subaru's redemption with like his parents and he's going through the trial and blah blah blah. I watched till that episode when everyone starts liking Subaru after that. I get it. There is an explanation for him being the way he is, but I still think Subaru is a very annoying protagonist. I cannot like him. I don't like the plot. I don't like the fact that you have all these witches. I don't like that you're going through a time loop again and again and again because it's very repetitive. And Subaru is annoying. I'm going to keep saying Subaru is annoying. You should take a shot every time I say Subaru is annoying. Jesus. It's so irritating. It's like, okay, do you know how the problem that everyone had with Haruhi Suzumiya's endless 8 arc just going on and on and on again for like 8 episodes? That is what ReZero feels like to me. It feels like binge watching Haruhi Suzumiya endless 8 arc happening over and over again, and it pisses me off. And I do not like ReZero, and I dropped it, and I'm not picking it up again no matter how good it gets because no, I don't like Subaru. Subaru's annoying.
I kind of agree with that.
So, like, it does get very repetitive. Yeah, when they keep doing that again and again, I totally understand. That was like super annoying. Agreed. But somehow, I literally like stopped in between, and then I was like, you know what? I'll just like finish this, and I did continue. I did like what happened in the end. It did pick up. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. I can understand why you find it annoying, but the ending, it was like powerful. I did, yeah. Yeah, you have to go through a lot, but yeah. That's fair.
And like they did my girl Rem dirty, okay? After she gives him that speech and she just goes, I love you, and he's like, I love you. I was like, you're done. You're done for me. I can handle this anymore.
Rem is there. Yeah. Subaru's not, he's
very annoying.
He's very annoying.
So I actually find so for me I would say like Black Clover. I think it's a very great show. The plot and all, it seemed very interesting, but just his voice. He has this whiny, high-pitched voice that I can't get over.
Watch it in dubbed in episode 40, because around 40, 45, the voice actor changes, and then it's way better.
Okay.
I know it really is trash, but it gets good. I like it.
I know. The plot was interesting, but I guess. Yeah, that would be it for me.
Also, Yami's the goat. Captain Yami's love.
Dude, he looks like this Gildarts.
Who?
Gildarts from Fairy Tail.
Yes.
Okay. If
I know they did Gildart dirty and Fairy Tail.
Then I hope.
True enough. They did do Gildart's dirty. But I mean, Fairy Tail is something that I will forgive I sound like a huge hypocrite for saying this, but I forgive every plot flaw in Fairy Tail just because I love the show too much and I have a nostalgia factor associated with it.
As well, yeah.
It's just, it gets a free pass from me for everything. And one more thing, Fairy Tail does
Wait, you froze.
Zawardo! This only works on JoJo Watchers.
Which goes right now. So like
is
she gonna be like this forever?
Oh damn. Come on, Aarti, break through this test.
That's a superpower.
Come on.
I killed Aarti, guys.
Yeah.
We'll have to end it.
Okay, guys, I'm actually scared that I froze her. I'm gonna leave Zawardo. Okay, she's there.
I think she's.
Oh, Aarti. I wonder if she can see this.
Oh, bye.
So it's like check. 1, 2, 3. Oren, did you just send the check? Why are you such a baby?
It's like, can we see if, it's fine. She will be back.
Hopefully.
There she is.
Sorry, my passed on me. After
I thought it was Anish, but...
You know, Aarti, when like your screen froze, I screamed, Zawardo.
Please keep that in then. We have to keep that in for the JoJo's reference. Thank you.
And the JoJo reference count goes up. Yes.
Yes. I don't know what number we're at.
First, black and white for that time.
Yes. Oh
And
my
we'll
god, we have
overlay
to do a
Timur's
lot.
voice.
We have to do a lot of editing.
Ho,
Oh my
ho.
god. I'm sorry. Where did it stop and what did I miss?
You were talking about fairy tale and gender.
Gender equality fan service. Yes, this is not something I realized initially, but I watched another YouTuber. I think his name was Chris E. Nats. Chris Pun aside.
Okay.
He's on my
His name is
subscription.
Chris. Name is Chris, but like, yeah, he was talking about how Fairy Tail has like gender equality fan service, and I was like, oh my god, I did not realize that. We love it. More reasons to love Fairy Tail. I mean,
But
everyone appreciates fan service of all genders.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
like, I feel like even Food Wars is very both genders fan service
Yeah.
like that.
True.
Because, like Dojima,
Oh,
he's
the
just a
father.
chef, dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
No,
okay,
dude,
okay.
not Dojima's not supposed to be that ripped, dude. What is he?
Mm.
Freaking lifting
Yeah.
a platter? And he's got
But
Dio's voice actor.
He's Dio's voice actor. That's basically his superpower.
Food
It's
was
like,
good.
that's like having Morgan Freeman as a voice actor.
Mm.
But like that
Yeah.
would be like straight up god level. So it's like if FMAB wants to like change the voice actor for God, they oh, I'm so glad you asked. I know that was like, but like get the vibe.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So Anshuman, what do you hate
So I
that
hate,
everyone loves?
see, I hate
Boku
this
no
anime.
Pico. Everyone loves Boku no Pico.
Yep.
I hate this anime called Helsing. Like,
Oh.
I want to watch that. Is it not
I've-
good?
no, because I don't like the entire idea because the main character is immortal. So if you don't have someone who's
Okay.
dying and who can't die, the entire plot seems useless to me. The same reason
So you
I
must
don't like
hate
the.
Seven Deadly
Yeah.
Sins.
I haven't watched apart from season 1.
I like it. I like Seven
It's
Deadly
season
Sins.
That's why I don't like ReZero
Others-
as well. But there's no point of the plot. You're not dying.
okay.
So,
Yeah. More
So
hate
you
on
don't like
ReZero.
One Punch Man? You don't like One Punch
but
Man?
then One Punch Man, he can't die. He's not.
He
He can
I
die.
think Death's also scared of him, dude.
That's not established yet.
Of his One Punch, oh god.
But then in Helsing and in ReZero, like it's established that he can't die. So why should I watch? It's pointless. Just like making the plot armor obvious.
True.
Plot armor of this.
Yeah.
Fair. Mm.
Fair enough.
But this one anime which does a reputation really good, like the looping, is Steins Gate. Has anyone watched it?
Oh,
True.
Oh my god.
True.
It's so
Okay.
good.
I have to watch Steins Gate, dude. Like when I have my
Because
normie friends
yeah.
who watch Steins Gates and I have not watched Steins Gate, dude.
You watch Steins Gate and then right after watch Steins Gate 0. Oh my god, it's so good. Like they've done both the
That
seasons
I have to
really well.
watch. Yeah.
They've done both the seasons really well. Just love the redemption in the second. I mean, wow.
Current anime that you guys are watching.
Oh, way too many. Oh my god. Way too many.
I
But
wish
like,
I
what-
was watching.
What's leaving an impact? Or like what's the last one you watched?
I watched recently. I watched Gurren Lagann again.
Oh.
Gurren
Oh.
Lagann is really good. It's just
Yeah.
that's why I like it because people die in there. So
And if you dead for real life.
yeah. And
Yeah.
I watched Disaster's Life of Psyche K recently, and it's
Oh,
Oh
that
my
is another really good gag anime. So good.
I love him. I love
it's
him.
like
I love
it's just
his biggest nemesis is a dumbass.
Oh my god.
God. Also, I really feel like his brother gets off on being beaten. Like he's getting off on it. He is getting off
God.
on it.
like a
Kakegurui.
So I haven't seen that.
God.
oh yes.
Kakegurui.
Which episode are you on?
I'm on season 2,
Alright.
episode 6.
Ooh,
I started
You're
it.
moving
with-
fast. You're
Like-
moving very fast.
it's
Like,
it's
very-
it's very weird, but like it like hooks you. I
I
don't know.
love how high the stakes are. That's what's hooking
Oh my
me.
god, it's
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh yeah,
Actually,
you're just playing games at 2.17 billion yen. You're gonna
Yeah,
lose
yeah,
that
yeah.
in one move. Come on, bitch, let's go. And then she's got her etchi.
Oh my god, yes, that with that like evil
Yeah.
sort of
I
eyes
freaking
and oh my god.
That's my favorite part. Okay,
Yeah.
like just give me a few seconds and enjoy a galaxy in my absence. I'm good.
Okay, mute your mic,
Wow.
please, before you leave. Or did he go? He probably left. Oops, never mind. Lauren, what are you watching?
I think it's
recently?
quite recently I'm not. It's been so long since I watched anime. I feel so bad. Because the thing is, I don't even want to start anything new because I know I have no self-control when it comes to anime. So like if I
That's the
start,
thing.
I won't do anything else and everything else will get screwed up, which is why like I'm really like restraining and not starting anything. I think the last thing I watched was like I think My Hero Academia or Haikyuu's latest season.
Mhm.
Yeah, I watched that like ages ago. But
Yeah,
it's been a while. I just oh my god.
I don't blame you though, because Haikyuu can
Like-
leave you in like the strongest hangover you can ever have, man.
And
Freaking
yeah.
the only
So,
reason I could get over the Haikyuu hangovers because Attack on Titans.
Oh, I haven't
Oh,
seen
Attack on Titans.
the latest season.
Yeah,
of Attack on
I
Titan.
haven't. Yeah,
yeah. Avoid the internet, please. Please. Just
be
do not get
ready
the
to like
spoilers.
cry. Oh my god, yeah,
avoid
there's so
me.
many spoilers.
I just saw
Avoid me.
I saw Attack on Titan first episode on this thing called Cool Japan Fest. Which is
Oh,
happening.
CJF.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You missed. It was like they premiered it there.
Cool
before
Japan
the-
Fest is something
Oh,
that
Cool
used to
Japan
happen
Fest.
every
In
Feb.
Phoenix Mills.
I think they've stopped.
Yeah.
we,
That's
we,
fine.
we even paid for that, Lauren. You little dum-dum.
I volunteered for it. Yeah.
Cool Japan Fest.
I volunteered for it 1 year. That's fun.
Yeah, obviously because you get to do a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah. It's nice.
Yeah. I am watching pretty much everything that is a sequel this season. I haven't started the new anime of the season because I feel like if I do, I will actually not do any productive work. So I'm only watching the sequels.
Exactly.
I'm watching Attack on Titan, Doctor Stone, Yashahime, the Inuyasha sequel
I didn't like
reboot
that.
thing that they're doing.
I didn't
It's
like that.
actually really nice. I think it's really nice because it's got strong female protagonists and they're trying not to screw the afterplot too badly. So I think it's good so far. We shall see. Then,
Also, how's season 2 of Dr. Stone?
huh? What?
How's season 2 of Dr. Stone?
It's so good. Oh my god, please pick it up. It's such a
seen
good
season
show.
1. I'm just waiting to start season 2.
Yeah. Oh, but it's so
Have to
good.
wait.
It is so good. Okay, honestly, I'm going to sound like a furry as I advocate for this, but I'm not. And Beastars is awesome. Please watch it.
You know what? Even I was
Beastars.
one of those people who used to think that people who watch Beastars is a furry. And
But
then I
it's
became-
such a good show, man. It's so underrated. It's criminally underrated. It has not got any furry elements to it. It's like a deep character-driven story with a lot of like deep messages about racism and stuff.
Yeah.
It's a good show.
It's actually true. Like it's really well done over there. But I saw this one meme. So it's the part after Ed finds out that Nina and Alexander were fused, and like her father is justifying it. He's like, you know exactly what this is. You performed human transmutation. You're the same, you and I. And it's that scene that's playing. And Nina's father is furries, and Ed is a Beastars fan. He's like, "You're the same, you and I.
We're the same, you and I.
We had the
Oh.
opportunity and we took it."
Seriously. But yeah, I feel like I'm watching the most anime out of everybody and I kind of regret it. I'm also doing Cells at Work, both of them, the black and the non-spin-off version. So I watch like 6 episodes of anime a week at least.
Wow.
And that is just the sequels. It's not even like the new ones that are coming out, like Wonder Egg, Priority, and Horimiya, and all of those other fun things. I watched those once there. Huh?
I have to watch Horimiya.
And everyone says it's like a considered a classic romance manga that they're adapting. So I mean, I expect it to be good.
Mhm.
Is anyone watching Jujutsu?
No,
like
I'm waiting for it to finish airing.
I didn't
Before
like the
I
concept
start.
of the first
Which is smart.
episode. It's
I
like
like
he doesn't have a motivation to be a
Yeah,
main
but
character.
he's just a really nice guy, bro. He's
But
like,
why you give up your life because you're a really nice guy? You get my point.
he's that nice a guy.
But I give up my life.
Like I'm a very
It's
nice guy,
like
but I can't die.
Lauren MC character. Like,
Bullshit.
bro, and there is this one scene where like later on, there is this guy, he's like super strong, okay? But his whole thing is that he hates boring people. Like he wants only like to be around fun people. And how does he gauge a person to see if they're boring or not? He asks them one question. What's your preference in women or men? And his preference is tall girls with big ass. So like when he meets like the previous people, that guy is like, oh, like if her personality gels with mine, I'll really like her. And this guy's like, he starts crying. He's like, I knew that you're a boring person. And then he beats the snot out of him, okay? And then he meets our protagonist, and the protagonist doesn't know anything about him. And he's like, so what kind of women do you like? And the protagonist is like, I don't know. If you had to ask me, it will be someone like Jennifer Lawrence, who's tall and with a big ass. And this guy, he's like looking up and he's crying, okay? He's sobbing the shit out. And for the next like 2 minutes, they are showing us his imaginations of all the how they are going to spend their life as best friends.
Oh my god.
Like
like in
it's like,
Boom.
no, it's like a Charles and Jake Peralta kind of situation where like he's he's like, nice to meet you, besto friendo. And then after that, he's like, since you're my best friend, I'm not gonna like, hold back. And then like he starts beating the shit out of him. But like he's actually teaching him while he's beating the shit out of him. And like when like this super big enemy shows up, they both before attacking them are like this. Like one behind the other, they're like this, and they're like, "We're gonna fuck you up," and like, and it's too cool, dude. I love that show. I just started.
I think you sold us on the plot.
You don't even know anything.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen the hype around it, and I'm like already excited. And now that you've told me this, I'm just like, damn it! If I start this now, I probably won't actually meet my other school deadlines. So don't tempt me.
If you like Kaka Sensei, you like the show.
Yeah.
Kakashi.
Mm-hmm. Oh. I know who you're talking about.
Kaka Sensei. Oh my
Gojo
god.
is basically Kakashi, dude.
I mean, yeah.
Kakashi is big.
Agreed. 100%.
Stacy has like a theory that the only reason that Kakashi, in spite of having so much loss in his life, he's still such a happy-go-lucky guy. He's like, the reason is because he found like he used to find therapy in porno mags, and he has 8 therapy dogs. Because he used to sub in all those dogs. So he's like, those dogs are the only reason he's still on the good guy side. Otherwise, he would be evil as fuck.
Any final words, you guys, before we call it a day?
This was awesome. And like, I'm super psyched to meet again for next month. And then we'll have a new theme.
So,
yes.
And like we should decide on that, and maybe we'll drop like a little hint in the comments.
in a pinned comment. Yes.
Yeah, so like, share, and subscribe, and spread the word.
Yes, please. Any kind of support is appreciated.
Yep.
Segue.